Good evening, everybody.
Evening. Oh, look
How's
at it.
it
We're
going?
having the set built right before our eyes.
Ooh. And Nobby thinks he's the DM today.
Is that who I keep seeing pop up?
The orange tabby.
Yeah.
I'm the DM now.
I mean, if Nobby's the DM, are we in more danger or less danger than if Steven is?
Kind of nervous about this
Lord.
one.
Because, I mean, I'm a little scared.
I'm totally scared. He said he's scared, which makes me scared.
Nobby.
Look at
But
this
is he
ruined
just saying that to try to get in your head?
Maybe.
It's possible. It's possible. My dice are really unorganized now, so later if we have to roll for anything,
You'll have to go digging.
I'm gonna be like, freaking cat. I'm looking at you over there, Miss.
Well, we have
Throw
to
all
roll
the
for
dice off the
something like
table.
right
and
now,
run away.
don't we?
What was that?
Said we have to roll for something like right now, don't we?
I guess so, yeah.
Somebody
We
does.
do.
Yeah. We can do it though too, right? You said that last week and that sounded like fun.
If if we haven't gotten any people in thing, like it's not like a punishment that if we do it, but it's just how it goes. I'm
looks
totally
like
fine if one of us wants to take that.
It looks like Irish fan might have rolled. Or
Okay.
just made
I
up a
think
number.
he just made up a number.
I'm not
I
for
don't
sure.
see it in the thing.
But he says 13 and then Joe Montana plus Brett Favre minus Cam Newton.
13
Ah.
we've done before.
I don't know what that means.
I'm guessing it's some kind of football math, but
It's quarterback.
It sounds like sports
Oh.
stuff.
Where
So I
did he
feel like-
roll? That's what I want to know. Where did he roll?
He
didn't roll
no,
it.
he did it on Twitch. He just wrote a number in Twitch.
Oh,
he did math to
Oh,
get it.
is that like
19.
the numbers? I don't know. I don't know
19's a
sports.
tough
Okay.
one.
I
I've
don't
got the
know.
list in front of me. How do you guys want to do this?
I would say that one of you guys rolls. Let's start with the top. Arvita.
I get to roll?
Yeah, we'll do it alphabetically
All right, can I just use dice?
if you want to.
That's so much more fun. All right, guys.
For our viewers, we want them to use the dice bot. For us, we roll all the time. That's how we roll.
Oh, look who's back. Do you want to roll this? You were so eager to roll them earlier. No? Okay. That's not a good start to the night. That would be a natural one. Luckily, we burned it here.
You say that,
I
but
believe one is a bad one,
It
right?
kind of
Bad.
is.
One is
what
bad.
it, what
20
is
is bad.
Earthquakes.
I don't remember.
Earthquakes happen. A failed save means you fall prone.
Oh.
My
This is
bad,
gonna be a-
guys. I
This is
will
gonna be
never
a
roll.
fun
that.
one for tonight, and especially because the cats are spunky. So
So
there's the likelihood that we're going to be seeing lots and lots of cat saves.
oh, I'm
They've
scared.
already tried to kill us before we even started.
We're so screwed. That plus Steve's nervous about slaughtering us all.
Yeah.
We're gonna die.
It's not that big. No big deal.
Already still in freeze.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
yeah,
Irish fan's
Steve.
been killed by Steve too. We were just having a discussion about who has or has not yet been killed by Steve. I have not been killed by Steve.
I have not been
Ermi.
killed by Steve, but I have been
I've
angered.
been killed twice. Thank you very much.
I have been angered by Steve when he has killed someone, or rather, killed someone.
He killed me.
You didn't stay dead.
Yeah, because of other means.
You were supposed to stay dead until I saved you, and you didn't.
Hey, let's not talk about that.
So
We
cool.
didn't give any details.
Anyone
One
wanna
second.
say who we
One
are?
second.
Hey, Kriella, who are we? Oh, she can't. I picked totally the wrong person. Well, okay, hi. We are Battlemats and Kittycats. Can everyone hear me?
No.
Okay. We're a bunch of friends that play other games together, generally of the more video kind. Uh, and now we play Dungeons and Dragons on Saturday nights for you people.
Yay!
Wow, you're so good in monotone.
I totally don't remember our intro.
You totally left out the part about battling the evil cat overlords that try to kill us.
See, this is why we shouldn't leave this stuff to me.
Maybe we should write a script.
I think there's one written.
Somewhere.
I just went off the
She went
rails.
rogue. It's alright.
That's good enough. That's how we do around here. We go off the rails.
That's our Vita flavored.
Can you guys hear me? I had to unplug the mic real quick, so
Yeah, you're fine.
You're good.
I ran the cable a different way because I could just see that being a problem. The cat running into the cable and pulling the mic down. So
Oh yeah. I don't hear Groovy anymore though.
I think it stopped.
it should be playing. It says playing.
Oh, maybe it's just.
Oh yeah, it's just quiet.
Yeah.
This is a quieter track.
I love the
somewhat
ruins
bigger.
you made.
Thank you. So our previous sessions have led us here to the ruins of Thundertree. For those of you who want to get caught up quickly, the adventurers are off attempting to resurrect Gundren Rockseeker, but that being well out of their power, they have enlisted the aid of a druid named Dreedoth, who also is not capable of doing this, but he is confident that if they help him retake a shrine that has been overrun by the local guardians of Thundertree, these magically altered spiders, if they are able to eradicate or evict them rather from the temple, then the deity Maliki will offer them the boon of resurrection. Unfortunately for them, Thundertree is also in the midst of its own turmoil as a young green dragon has recently taken up roost in the town. Redoth has attempted to try to persuade many of the locals to leave their homes that are in the farms outside of Thundertree, to leave their homes. He was successful with some, not with all of them, and the dragon continues to search for something in the region, but has made the Mage Tower his home for the time being. In the morning, they attempted to climb the cliff, the 30-foot cliff, into Thundertree, and failed miserably at it. So
That was
instead
brutal.
opted for the much longer trek around to the west. It was brutal.
Yeah.
To be fair, you guys might need to enlist the assistance of a professional climber at some point to teach you how to properly climb a wall, since it's abundantly clear that nobody in this group is familiar with how to do that, which is fine. The mechanics worked out as they did. You guys took some punishment for your failure, but it's not all bad. If you missed that episode, it's a great episode from a standpoint of watching players fail and accept failure and continuing to work through the problem aspect of D&D. It's great.
That's a good way of
But
putting it.
anyways, so they are now heading up the main road path to the entrance of Thundertree to the west, and they had just entered the town. And upon entering, Tonk took a survey of the scene and noticed that off in the distance there are these like thick spider webs coming off of the. I should just leave the camera over there because Minerva's just having a heyday with a tree right now. There are thick spider webs coming down off of the Mage Tower, and several of the other buildings in town are also sort of covered in spider web. So with that, the group has entered Thundertree, and they know that there are hostile undead. There are trees that are cursed that are unfriendly. They also know that there is a lot of spiders that they're going to have to deal with, a dragon. So, with that, let's get into the game. I'm going to turn the camera for a second because Minerva's hilarious.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
The tree is assaulting her.
The timing was perfect because he was like, "There's trees that are cursed," and the tree was like, "Thunk."
You said last time that these webs are like thick as ropes.
Some of them, yes.
The hole that must have come
Which-
out of.
You have been told by Redoth that the 3 that were the guardians of the tower are as large as owlbear.
Big spiders.
Yeah.
Was there just 3 guardians, or were there smaller ones as well?
Oh, there's a whole host of spiders, but the 3, the big ones, are the ones we are really going to have to problems dealing with. There's one that is more arcane in nature. There is one that it possesses the ability to command flames, and there is one that has the abilities to control the blight to a certain degree.
And this is a different blight than that asshole we met at the farms, right?
Oh, I don't think Cost was responsible for any of this blight.
When you say controls the blight, like don't stand next to it, it can crawl up on you.
He, from what I could understand, it is what was preventing the blight from ever touching the tower.
Well, there's 3 of them. Does anybody have a way to like control one of them, like to
I
make
could
it
kill one.
inactive for a while?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, if we kill him,
We could just
I've
try to
never
make it
engaged
dead.
them, so what they're capable of in combat, I've never seen it.
Do they all live together? Like,
They, so they used to inhabit the tower. When the dragon came, he evicted them. When I spoke with the dragon, I'm assuming during that time when I was away trying to save as many as I could, that's when they chose the temple as their own. And when I returned back, I was not going to take on those 3 together. Not by myself.
So I guess temple would be a good, at least good start, wouldn't it? To get at least a camp going if we can clear it out.
yeah, that's true.
I wonder if we can lure them out one at a time.
I don't know.
Did anybody bring a net?
I have a
There's a few
grappling hook.
buildings. If we're looking for a place to fortify and establish some sort of base, there is a few fully intact buildings still within Thundertree. There is a partially dilapidated old manor that's kind of on the south eastern edge of town. It's quite a ways away. The closest would be the tavern. It's not too far from where we are now. There's an old military garrison off to the northeast that could potentially serve as a base if we were to establish one.
And the tower is center of town, a little
Central
farther
town,
north.
yes.
Okay. Well, I guess tavern sounds like it's the closest, and we can check it out.
Yep.
could definitely start there.
Might have food.
And if we had like a base of operations, then we could, branch out from there and take care of the whole town.
And as he's telling you this, like it's hard to see things in Thundertree because everything has this kind of like, well, I don't have enough of these at the moment, but I feel that you guys, with some imagination, can envision what's going on here. Allow me to twist the camera once more.
Us.
I don't know what is going on. None of us have imagination. Ooh,
No imagination
yeah,
whatsoever.
those. Okay.
Brambles.
Yeah.
There's these thick, viney brambles kind of just growing up in pockets almost everywhere. There's also lots of trees. All the trees that you can see, though, are dead, withered. There's no leaves, foliage of any kind on any of the trees. The only plant life that seems to have any sort of life to it are these brambles.
Which way to the tavern?
Radolf is like, you can see the roof. It's just over there, and it's about 100 feet away from where you guys are currently.
Okay. You said that the brambles are pretty much everywhere. Is there a path to walk through, or are we gonna have to cut them down?
You can see areas where you can kind of walk through it. It's not an entirely choked out thing. I sent the picture of Thundertree for last
Yeah,
week, right?
you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be really careful. This place is creepy.
Yeah, be mindful of the strings, assuming they're webs.
Mhm.
So you don't trip?
Well, you don't want to get stuck.
They're sticky.
Well, they're spider webs. Haven't you ever batted a spider web down in your room and it's all stuck to your hand?
Not like this. This is.
It'll be
These-
much worse here.
Yeah.
Imagine
your
the
whole body.
size of these spiders.
I don't want to.
Okay.
Holy moly.
It said size of owl bears. You know those two things that were outside that we saved?
Yeah.
That
Killed a giant bee once.
Yeah, to be fair, it was probably just a regular bee because you're kind of small.
No, I pull out my dagger.
So she pulls out a dagger, and she has what you can see is a finely crafted stinger that has been turned into a blade. But it's still very evident that this is it's slightly hooked. It's about little over 12 inches long.
Which is big
Oh,
for me. It's like a
okay.
machete.
Yeah, that's a pretty big bee.
And bees aren't very smart. Not when they're by themselves.
Can I get to the closest brambles without disturbing any webs?
Yeah, go ahead and make a investigation check.
That is a 6.
6. You think you see a path that doesn't appear to have any sort of webbing on it, and you begin to walk towards the brambles and approach it. How close are you getting to the brambles?
I want to get to touching distance of the brambles. I just
Okay.
want to see if it's alive or if it's dead.
Sure. So as you begin to get really close to the brambles, you begin to walk near them, they begin to move a little bit, and they begin to just kind of not quite pulsate, but they kind of almost undulate a little bit.
Kind of like they're breathing?
Make a nature check.
Is it just me, or are
That's
those
really
things
good.
moving?
That's a natural 1. For a 1.
You have no idea what they're doing, but you do see subtle movements happening.
But they're not I don't know if I want to touch it.
I would like everybody to roll initiative.
What?
No, I'm good.
I prefer to be peaceful and not fight.
Came out of nowhere.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
A dirty 20.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
No, you asked for me to roll initiative. You should have
I
been
said
ready.
everybody.
I can roll initiative rolls again as a hobbit halfling, or just attack rolls and achievement skill checks.
You're one? I don't know. Pull it up. You have a second, because I gotta do something.
I just rolled a 1 on initiative, but
I think it's ability checks, right?
I think so
Yeah,
too.
I think it depends on how the DM views initiative. If he views it as an ability check, then you can. If he views it not as an ability check, you can't.
It's attack roll, ability check,
What-
saving
it-
throw,
Yeah, it is a dexterity ability check.
not initiative.
So,
Oh, does it say not initiative in there?
It doesn't. It says, but it lists what you can use it for. It says
Yeah, but
when you roll a
if-
1 on a d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Yeah. So I think I'm stuck with that guy.
Well, I mean,
She's fine. She's small. Makes sense.
you have stuff to add to it, right?
I do. That'll put me at a 3.
Good job.
You kill it for me.
I'll
You-
try.
You kill that garden of nasty. I'm putting this one away. Where's my dice jail? Get out here. I
Okay.
didn't even take it out.
go ahead and give me those numbers now.
Dirty 20.
3. Whoa.
Ermi?
9.
I don't even know what we're fighting, so it makes sense. Whatever it is, I didn't see it coming.
Did Criella say hers?
Yes,
Yes.
10.
10.
Yeah, so the order is Tonk, Reedoth, Criella, Ermi, Arvida.
Tunk. Rudolph. Criella. Ermi. Arvida. Okay. Sweet. Oh yeah. Let's see how those level 4 muscles feel.
As Tonk begins to walk towards the brambles and starts looking at him, and you guys are all kind of standing back watching him move forward, you catch it almost as it happens, but just a tad too late. One of the trees, the roots simply pop up, and the tree itself begins to walk towards Tom.
Oh my god!
I turned it around so that it's
It's an angry
and
itch.
with- as it walks to Tonk, you watch as one of its branches like hardens into this thick knot as it swings down on Tonk. Oh, that's gonna hit you. 19.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
And you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as the creature slams into you with its giant hand.
Then I will Wrath of Storm.
Okay.
The deck save.
Oh wait, sorry. You cannot use a reaction on a turn you are surprised.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
So now, however, though, it is top of the initiative order, and it is Tonk's turn.
I guess I will turn around and take a swing at him.
Okay.
Not gonna hit.
Not
Nah, not with a 5.
5 does not hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be a 7.
7 still won't hit, unfortunately.
Look out, Tonk! It's a giant tree.
Okay. Redos. He can, but I think he's gonna hold off on that for now. Okay. Okay. So he moves forward. I need to be. Well, I may use that sweet Avery thing to find out because I know it has this weird stipulation on how far he has to be away from. I thought that was a command. Did I not spell it right? Okay, well, never mind. I was trying to use Avery in a cool way, but that didn't work. Okay, I know he's got to move closer, so we'll move him about here. And I think that's close enough, because he needs to be like 10 feet away, if I remember correctly. He casts Lightning Lure, so he produces his Holy Symbol of Leaky forward, and you see a tendril of lightning grip onto the tree. Oh, and he makes a saving throw. So, unfortunately, I don't think anything happens if he makes the save.
Oh no, this is not going well.
Yep, nothing. It's a fail. Okay, so that was Redoff. Criella.
She is gonna, or I am gonna, just reach up with my hand and like close my eyes and pull down and push forward and try to blast the tree with a big old force ball.
Okay.
Would be 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That hits.
That would be all of 2 points of force damage.
Okay. Ermi, or are you doing anything else, Kriel?
No.
Ermi, you are up.
Right, so Tonk is on the other side of this tree.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so options. I'm going to move forward into let's call it a flanking position.
Okay.
Because I would very much like to have advantage and sneak attack and, you know, all that fun stuff. And
Okay.
then I want to get a little stabby with my beautiful bacon dagger.
Whoa.
Because, you know, I like it a lot.
Get him, Ermi! Come on.
No, it doesn't want to go that way. Okay.
Well, Okay. So Bacon Dagger is +1. So it's
And you have
19,
advantage.
19 to hit.
19 does hit. Yeah.
Okay. So then I get. I lost it. There it is. This little guy and 2 of these little guys.
Get him, Army.
All right. So that is 13. No. 16 points of damage.
Dang, that is a big hit.
I had to do some math there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna throw that dice on the floor because it made me angry. Apparently, it didn't. It's right here. I know it's there. It's fine. And then I would like to. Did I use my full movement?
You would have used about 20 of it to get around everybody and up to it.
Okay, so if I bonus action disengage, can I move backwards just out of reach?
Yes, you may.
Out of melee?
Yes, you may.
That's what I'd like to do then.
Nice job.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
Okay. Army rushes in, shink into the tree, and you see just a chunk of bark fly off of it, and then she quickly dashes backwards. Almost like anime slide backwards style.
Good job, Hermie.
Arvita.
Okay. My friend just was really successful, so I'm gonna run up there. On the way up, I'm gonna slap Rudolph on the tush and be like, "Hey, man, it's cool. Watch this." So I'm gonna get into melee with the tree and double-handed hold Talon, my longsword.
What did you end up taking for your feet?
Charger. I was too close to use it.
You would have had 10 feet.
I have to use it as a bonus action after using dash.
Yeah. So you would use dash to run, and as long as you move 10 feet, then you're good.
Really? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I thought dash was the action.
When I use an
but-
action to dash, I can use a bonus action to melee attack or shove. And if I move more than 10 feet before this bonus action, then I can add 5 to my damage.
Yes. So charger is basically your opener. It's pretty much always your opener. Now it does take your action and your bonus action to do it, but it's a pretty big hit that you go in. So.
Oh, I just thought I had to have completed a full movement before it.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
Then.
So you can just because you can use your turn however you want to. So if you want your action to be your first thing, and then like if you needed more movement, you could still do that. But in this case,
so I can actually use my action to do a partial dash.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to take the full dash distance.
So you basically, as dashing, you get to move again, and so your movement speed went up as well, right?
No.
Okay, so it's 25 and 25 is what you still have, but you're about 10 feet away, so you're going to be dropped down to. You'll still have 45 feet of movement after this maneuver.
I got a question for the DM since we're doing this. How many times can I use it?
Always.
Oh.
But you have to be at least 10 feet away.
Yes. You have to be at least 10 feet away, and you have to use your action. So, like, when you get to the point where you're doing double attacks per attack action, this is less attacks than that, but you can cover twice as much ground and still get one attack in this way. So it still has its merit, even when you get multi-attacks.
Oh, absolutely, because that single attack has a +5 if I'm successful.
Right.
So, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still going to slap Rudolph on the ass on my way.
Sure, of course.
It'll just be a little bit harder.
You almost clothesline his butt as you go running by him, and then yeah, because you have Tonk on the other side, you have advantage. So
Oh,
you take off
dang.
running, and
All right, so that is that's a 24 to hit.
oh yeah, that is.
All right, so I'm holding it two-handed, and it's gonna be +5, so it's a D10. Oh,
It's
Shinobi.
+5 plus your other mods.
Correct.
Yes.
So-
Yeah.
So my D10 +4 +5, so D10 +9 is 14 points of damage.
Dang, 14 points of damage.
And it's a sword, not a battle axe, so I can't make a joke about chopping down a tree. That's okay. Cool, I didn't know I could use it like unlimited. That's even cooler.
Yes. Yeah, because it's just basically your action is doing the charge attack instead of a normal attack.
It's the
So,
first time I've ever
you guys-
used a feat.
You guys watch Arvita come in two-handed, chopping at the tree super fast. You still have a little bit of movement. You will take an attack of opportunity if you move away from it, but if you're comfortable staying where you are, then...
No, I stand
yeah.
my stature short ground and I'm like, "Arr, tree."
Okay. Oh, crap. The tree did not go. I skipped the tree. The tree will attack Tonk once more. Actually, no. Yeah, the tree would have attacked Tonk because Arvita wouldn't have been in there yet. That's a 21, so that's gonna hit. Oh, jeez.
sorry I didn't
You
kill it.
take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
I will
As-
also now I will cast Wrath of the Storm.
Now you can, yes. 2 6s.
Mm-hmm.
We're all rolling bigger now.
So it's a dex save for the tree.
Dex save. Okay. Wouldn't you know a tree is not very dexterous? It lacks the ability to pull your arm out of it as you touch the tree.
6 points of let's make it lightning damage.
6 points of lightning damage.
To
Okay.
match Rudolph.
And there's like a sizzle and char on the bark as several bits of bark are blown off of the tree.
Good hit, pal. I'm still here.
Okay, Tonk, you are up.
I guess I will cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
For it's just my wisdom, right? I always forget. I don't heal much.
You're our
Yes,
healer.
your wisdom modifier gets added to your roll. D8 plus your wisdom modifier.
7 points.
Okay. Let's see. Read off. Well,
Yeah. Oops.
I guess he's going to.
Check his butt and be like, yeah, it is nice.
What was that?
I suppose these are nice robes.
What? Oh, it's Thorn Whip and Xanthar's. Must be. No, it says player's handbook. Why is this? Avery won't let me connect Weird. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Avery. That's fine. Don't give me cool details. I
Fuck
didn't
it, we're
want
doing it
anyway.
live.
Right? Okay, so read off is going to move over here, and he is going to lunge his hand forward, and this thick, thorny vine shoots out of it as he strikes at the creature. And that does hit. So he does 9 points of piercing damage. And he will attempt to pull the thing towards him. I think you just pull it towards you. I don't think there is a save.
Make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attacks hit, the creature takes 1d6, and the creature is large. If the creature is larger or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer.
So I can just do it. Yeah, he will pull it towards him. So he'll pull it away from you two. It does not. You guys don't get an attack of opportunity because it didn't choose to leave. It was forced to move. That's the way that one works. Sorry. And then. Yep. Okay. So that was Redoth's turn. The creature is angered at this and turns and strikes at Redoth.
No.
And hits. And Redoth takes a decent amount of damage. Okay. Criella, you are up.
Does it seem like the tree is very hurt? Like, can I tell whether or not he's terribly injured?
I'll allow it for, especially because of your background studies.
She knows
Go
death
ahead
well.
and make a nature check. What's that?
She knows death well.
Like, my intent is to see if it's so injured that I can look around for other threats, like other trees that might come to life as we're fighting this one.
So if that's your intent, then you would need to use your action to make a
Yep.
perception check to
Yep.
see. Okay, so if you want to do that, you may.
I don't see anything. It's a nat one.
Nat one, okay.
I cannot tell anything.
Dang it.
There is a lot happening at the moment, and you're not even really sure. Like, the tree didn't change. Obviously, the models changed from what I had on the table.
Yeah.
Too. But it is literally the same tree, just charging after Tom
Yeah.
and striking him. So,
Yeah. I don't see any other. Keep getting this one.
okay. Ermi.
Okay, I would like to move around Arvida so that I am across from Redoth on the other side of the lovely tree, and then I want to get stabby again.
Okay.
Okay.
Ermi rushes into position, flanking the tree with Redoth.
Let's see. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Dang.
As you clank into the bark, it's almost as thick as iron, and your dagger misses the meat of the monster.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage and move back out of melee.
Okay.
Again.
Disengage is nice, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Arvida.
I'm not in melee anymore, right? Because you got yanked away.
Correct.
So could I technically use some movement to get
To
at
back
least
up,
10
run
feet
forward?
away?
Absolutely.
Yes!
You just have to make sure that you have enough movement to do that.
Without
So,
having
like,
to take
in-
an attack of opportunity, right? And I don't
Right.
have to, so yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna see him like hit Rudolph and like start backpedaling.
And then rushes forward.
Rush at him with Talon. Plus 6.
It's almost like the Mario Brothers, like Super Mario Brothers, when you run backwards and stop yourself midstream and like kicking your legs back.
Is it 15 doesn't hit?
15 does not hit. Did you roll with advantage?
No, I just rolled 1.
You would have advantage.
Oh, because of what's this do?
Correct.
So I'm gonna roll again. Okay. Not better. That's a
No.
1. Oh,
Okay.
No.
could I use
Yeah.
luck? Oh man,
Yeah. You get to reroll that one.
that's way better. 21.
Nice.
There it is. That does hit.
Whoa, this charge thing is fun. All right, cool. So D10 plus 4 plus 5. That's 9. So this was 15 points of damage. Well, no, both hands.
The as you chop into the tree, you catch like this huge part of it that just falls open, and the tree slumps over to the side and falls down.
Oh my gosh, Rudolph, your butt looks great in those robes.
Hey, Perturbed looks around at you. It's like, thanks, I guess.
And Naomi's over there going, just hanging on.
The girls were saying I wasn't being obvious enough, so no. Oh, dead
The
tree.
tree falls over. Oh, you can see the ugly, no painted base. We can't do that.
Oh no. Dude, I wasn't even thinking about trees. I was thinking about spiders and dragons. Crap.
It's like everything's out to get us tonight.
Alright, so we gotta
Of course
look out
we-
for the trees.
The force is quite angry here.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Well,
There's trees
Shall
the
we
whole
continue?
way, though.
Are any more of the
I would-
spider webs wiggling?
I would hope that none of them are also awakened, but we won't know that, I guess, unless we stop and examine every tree.
Do they usually come awake at a certain time of day?
There's no rhyme or reason to this blight, so
Are any of the more of the spider webs around us wiggling?
go ahead and make an investigation.
He's doing that. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on myself.
Hey.
Redot sees you kind of like examining yourself and is like, hold on, I got you. This is one of my specialties.
17.
Unless you would like to use your spell slot to heal yourself.
I mean, if he's offering, I will stop.
Yes. Where's my d8s? There we go. That is, that's 6 and a 2, but you know, whatever, could be worse. So terrible at math. 13.
Nice. 17.
17. You're looking around and you see that there's like a lot of spider webs just kind of all over the place. There are some that are moving, and just kind of as you're examining, there is a subtle breeze around, so it's hard to tell if they're moving because there's movement on the webs or if it's because there is something coming your way, like, or the the wind blowing.
Okay. Can I look closer at the tree? Maybe you've already described whether or not it's like part of the blight or if it's been animated in some way by something.
Go ahead and make a. So are you specifically asking about the blight,
Yes.
or are you asking if it was animated by something else?
Both. Like,
Those would be completely different like schools of study. So I just need to know how long you're wanting to stick around here. Is all.
probably, since I don't know much about the blight other than that it's there, I think I would want to know more specifically if it's an animation by somebody. Like, especially if it's a similar sigil or whatever to what we experienced down on the farmlands.
Okay. So go ahead and make a nature check first for the blight.
I don't probably recognize anything, so that would be 9.
It's not
9.
the same dice, is it?
No.
You guys notice that Criella leans in and begins looking real closely at the tree and examining it. What are you guys doing while she is looking at the tree? Are you just standing there?
I'm watching Criella.
Okay.
I'm
Not
looking
paying
around to make sure
attention.
nothing else attacks us.
I'm not
Okay.
looking around at all.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Ernie.
I mean,
I'm
I
looking
really
at
want
the
to.
brambles still.
You're examining the brambles. Okay. I'll allow you to make another nature check.
That's 12.
Okay. And Josh?
14.
14? Okay. You can see, Tonk, there are a lot of little spiders, like house spider-sized spiders, but like thousands of them
Oh, gross!
inside the brambles. And they're all kind of moving around and skittering across the floor. And you can see they look like they're moving further away. But you can see that like they exist here, so it looks like they're moving away from maybe you.
Oh my god, that's
The
disgusting.
Ermi, you catch just for a second a glimpse as 2 trees off in the distance, they move. But then you're like, well, there is a breeze. Are those branches turning, or are they just blowing in the breeze?
This place is terrible.
It takes a little while, Criella, as you're examining the tree. But you do begin to see that there's almost like a blackish substance sunk underneath the bark. And looking at it, like you don't see any sort of like living things on it. I know that the creature that I set out had mushrooms on it, but that's not actually a thing. That was just part of the mini. So the trees themselves have no growth.
Okay.
And after about a minute or so, nothing else seems amiss at the moment.
What do you think
Hey
makes
guys,
it
I think I
move?
saw some trees move back there, but I'm not sure. If we go that way, we should be careful.
Which way?
Is that towards
that
the
way.
tavern?
Which direction?
She's not even really sure because there's a lot of trees, and she saw just a few of them moving, but it was kind of hard to tell what's.
What if we like break off a bunch of branches from this tree and like hold them and
We
pretend
can.
to be trees
You
and
want
walk
to
really
pretend
slow?
I don't want the
with
blight
trees.
near me.
I don't want to be surrounded by creepy death trees.
We could like walk in a really tight circle with each other and hold branches up in all different directions.
Yeah,
Walk in a circle.
we'll just look like
rotate as
moving
we walk.
tree parts. I have an axe.
I say we just try to get to the tavern.
Okay, but if we fight one more
Yeah.
tree, I'm chopping its branches off.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a feeling we'll probably fight at least one more tree.
Did you hear that, Axe? You might get to chop off some branches.
What time of day is it?
It's go ahead and make a nature check. Nature.
Oh yeah, that'll go real well.
Oh, survival. Survival. Well, nature or survival, whichever you prefer.
Okay, so do you want it to be the 3 or the 1?
Ouch.
Because survival's a 3,
Where's skill checks
nature's a
today?
1. Same
You-
roll.
You do know that it's been a while since you woke up this morning. How long specifically? It's hard to tell where the sun is, but it's definitely the sun is like not low. It's somewhere in like this, up above you.
I guess it depends on how long it took us to try to climb the wall. We got up in the morning and tried to climb the wall, so it could have taken
Is
half
it-
a day.
Dark, like, is there a lot of tree coverage?
There are a lot of trees, but no tree coverage really.
So, like, the sun would be out,
Okay.
so to speak. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are not in a forest by any means at the moment.
I mean,
Like,
my
it is,
stomach's
but it's-
growling.
Dead forest.
Yeah. There's like no canopy.
It must be getting close to evening. We spent all day trying to climb that wall. We had to hike all the way back around when we failed. So, and I'm so hungry, and there's a tree. Yeah, no, it's like late afternoon, early evening-ish.
Maybe we can get to that safe room, that safe house, and at least chill there.
We should try.
That's probably a good
Which
idea.
safe house?
The one that we're headed to.
The tavern?
Most
tavern?
Tavern. But if we get there sooner, I don't think it's safe, but we can get there and check it out and clear out anything if we need to.
Do we need to rest for a minute?
I mean, with Rudolph's help, I'm good.
I'm okay.
I'm fine.
We
Good.
just want food.
I've got plenty left in me.
I
today,
always want food. And I
Not
eat a
if you don't.
peppermint from my bag.
I'll break out a couple of slices of bacon. Pocket bacon! And I'll hand one to a...
I mean, if we encounter anything too major, I still have the ability to turn into a bronco. So
Yeah, and I can...
How long can you
Breathe
hold
fire.
that for? How long can you be a bronco?
I will tell you in a second.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No, you're fine.
Smell dinner too, don't you?
It's only about a minute,
Oh.
and it takes a lot of my energy. I'm quite limited on how much I can do in a day with that. Never pushed myself beyond twice in a day. Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, cover that up.
Hungry.
Okay, so let's make to the tavern.
Yeah.
So as you guys begin to walk a little further forward, you can now see like the tavern coming up, and we'll take a break because it's break time.
Woohoo!
So let's do that real quick, and I'll do a set change.
A set change? There's gonna be a set change? That's really exciting. Alright, we'll see you guys back here in a few minutes.
Heck yeah. Here we go.
We're back.
That's mine.
I have fries. Tonk has ice cream.
He has a cat.
Hermie has a cat. Cruella has pudding.
Yep.
Yum.
Rice pudding.
It's snack time. Snack time with BMKC.
Tell them all about it. Tell them how mean I am to you. Say mommy holds me and she gives me loves and I hate it. Tell them.
It's
They'll
torture.
listen to you, I promise. Yeah, they will. They will
Aw.
listen to you.
He's just chilling with you.
Oh, are you gonna purr now? Okay, cool.
So you guys continued on forward,
Oh, yeah.
and you begin to walk towards the tavern. Marching order, please.
Army,
I guess I'll go.
Third or fourth.
it's creepy up here.
Um,
I don't want to be in the front alone.
I'll be over there.
I'll go in the back and keep an eye behind us.
I love how we put the rogue in the back.
I mean, if other people say they're going first, I'll let them.
I mean, there's times where the rogue can be in front.
So what I have is Tonk, Arvita, Redoth, Cruella, Ermi, essentially. Like,
Yeah,
kind of meandering around like that.
that feels right.
Okay. You guys begin to
Understand,
walk
Army?
towards the tavern. You can see it off in the distance. It is a fairly decent sized building. It appears to be mostly intact. You see that the roof lining even is still intact in this place. There's at least a structure here. There's not really like a path per se here because everything's kind of been growing all over the place. This nasty, swampy muck that's kind of growing everywhere is growing on this as well. You can see some thorny vines working their way up alongside the sides of the walls of the building. Tonk, go ahead and make a perception check.
Just a regular perception check, or are we smelling?
Just a regular perception check.
18.
18. As you guys are getting close, you see some movement in one of the patches of. They're like these thorny shrubs, almost, near the kind of what you would have perceived to be the entrance to the tavern, and several things begin to move out of that slowly, and you see creeping out of the branches a few creatures, arachnoid in nature.
How big are they?
How close are they to the entrance?
Well, so everybody roll initiative.
Crap!
That close.
Are these
I mean-
dinky little spiders like the ones that were on the brambles before? Or are these bigger spiders? And Mom, if you're watching, this is a spider episode.
Don't worry,
Sorry.
guys. Don't even roll initiative.
She is watching.
I want to know all about them.
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
this
knowing
is
less.
this is definitely the spider episode.
Do you have spider minis?
Oh, you know it. You
Really?
know it.
Alright. We'll danger map this. We rolled initiative, right? Or I haven't rolled yet, but we will.
We haven't called it out, but
Okay.
he said to roll.
Okay, I haven't rolled yet. Better than before. Ugh.
Yes, initiatives, please.
21.
19.
6.
I mean, if I could not waste my natural 20s on initiative, that'd be great.
I got 12.
So it's
What'd you get,
Tonk.
Krillin?
6.
I don't know
did
how
so
Rudolph
good.
did.
Tonk, Arvita, Redoth, Ermi, Criella. You do watch as 3 large spiders emerge from the bush, and there is also a lot of smaller spiders that begin to make their way out of the bushes as well.
Oh boy.
Tonk, you are up.
I will just look at them and point
No.
and say down, and I'm gonna cast Shatter.
I knew it was coming, but what are you gonna do?
Come on, come on, come on.
Give me a second, because I gotta get the.
This is my
10-foot
favorite
radius
spell
sphere.
of yours.
Right?
And I love when he's first in initiative and has it ready. Tonk.
Good thing is, I will always have it ready.
Okay.
It's like the one
Um,
spell you don't change out. You're like, nope,
So,
nope.
I'll start with the big ones.
Nice.
That's a. Oh, what's my save?
That would be a 14, I'm guessing.
Is that what your spell save DC is? Yeah. Okay. So that is actually a pass then. Yeah. And the front one, that is a failure. And the other one, that is a failure. And then the smaller ones,
How do you roll for like a horde of mini spiders?
they have a stat. I gotta
They
get it.
do? Like a grouping of small spiders?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I mean, not cool, but cool. There's very little about a grouping of small spiders headed our way that's cool.
It's true.
You were being so wild earlier.
Okay,
So was my
there.
cat. I'm eating and she's not even here.
So they both failed as well. So only one of the big spiders saved. Everything else failed.
Yes.
I'm glad I didn't waste my divine thing, because that was really good. $19 points of damage, and if it saves, it's half.
Wow.
I love that.
There's a loud sound, and you watch as like quite a bit of these baby spiders go flying all over the place. Most of them, in fact. And the 3 large spiders all seem pretty hurt by this as well. Even the one that took half damage. So, good job, Tonk. The spiders all just kind of screech in pain.
But none of them are dead.
None of them appear to be dead.
Crap.
Arvita.
Okay. Wow, they got hit with. They're not. Okay. I'm going to. So it's the one to the left, the shield side of Tonk that did not save, or did save.
This one saved, yes.
I'm going
Actually,
to.
let's make that easy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Because I can reach it. Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And
There is a bit of a fluff of pink cloud across Arvita as she grabs Talon, and I'm guessing you're rushing forward to the spider?
yeah, I'm not using charge, but I
Right,
am
right, yeah.
rush because it's a bonus action. I'm rushing at the spider.
When you get to roll on your table,
Now.
Right now. So it's a D8. 5. 5 is whenever a creature hits me with an attack roll before my rage ends, that creature will take 1d6 force damage as my magic leashes out in retribution. So anyone that hits me gets 1d6.
Fantastic.
All right, and so I still have to roll attack on the spider. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Pow, 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 pow. Okay. And a d10. Okay. 3 plus 6 is 9 points of damage. I rolled really poorly on that d10. That's okay.
Did you roll twice?
I only rolled once.
You rolled a natural 20, right?
That's how that works?
Yeah, you roll twice. So you can either take it how you want. You can roll twice or double the damage.
I mean, do I need more than 18? I wouldn't know, right? All right, I'm gonna roll again. Yeah, because that's an 8. That's better. All
Okay.
right, so that would be
So-
14 plus 9, 23.
Well, so you only add your attack modifier once. So it's the
okay.
damage roll twice and then attack modifier.
Okay.
you only do it with the dice, no modifiers.
Okay. So an 8 and a 3
Thank you.
plus my modifiers.
An
It's
8,
11.
a 3, and modifiers.
Yep.
So
it's
yeah,
16,
8
17
plus 3 would be 11 plus 4.
plus 6.
Your modifiers.
Because
Your modifier is 6.
Because I have my rage plus 2.
Right. So yes. So 17 points of damage. You just kind of like cut into the spider and like you get it right down the middle and just perfectly separate the two halves of spider. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna live after that. We're about to have a cat save here, guys, because Sirius is about to go all over my notes.
No. We don't need
Oh yeah, what's happening? Okay, so it is now Spider's turn. Now, spiders don't know that you've put up this crazy force shield on yourself, and unfortunately, you are the closest thing.
I
so
am.
the spiders are going to move in to attack you.
Crap.
So the first one
Ew,
rushes
ew.
into you and attacks you, and that is a natural 20.
No. Whatever.
So it will hit you, but you are. Let's see here. You are raging, which is good.
Yeah, I have advantage on strength checks. And I'm resistant to piercing. Bludgeoning and slashing.
Take... You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, they take 3.
Okay. You need to make a Constitution saving throw. As the spider lunges and bites in pretty hard, its fangs piercing into your skin, and you feel venom begin to course through your veins. What did you roll?
I rolled a 17.
17. Your body repels it.
How does resistance work?
Are you resistant to poison?
I'm resistant to poison as a
Okay.
scout halfling.
So you take resistance. You take half, and so you made your save on this. So this is going to be fun math. So 9 halved would be 4. Halved again would be 2 because resistance is a halving of that. So You only take 2 points of poison damage as the spider
And what was
lunges
the
into
piercing
you.
damage?
Piercing damage
9.
was. What did I roll?
I think you said 12, but you halved it to 6.
6.
Yeah.
6?
Yeah,
Okay.
6.
that sounds right. Yes.
-6 for the bite. Okay.
And your force shatters back into the spider, and the spider falls back on its back, and its legs crumple up underneath it.
They're like pink tendrils.
And then the next spider comes after you. Is it if they roll an attack or if they hit you?
If it hits, it says, if they hit with an attack roll before my rage ends, it takes
Okay,
damage.
it did not hit, so I guess nothing happens
Nothing
on that one.
happens.
Okay, and then the spider swarms are going to attack you as well.
Gross. Ew, ew. Oh god, there's so many of them. It's disgusting. Oh, it's like Indiana Jones.
They're probably gonna all die attacking her. Let's see. No, that's only a
You
9
really
to
gave
hit you with the first swarm, and the next one on the natural 20. So that one does hit.
Gross.
11. Oh, actually, no. So it would have been the first one, which is 5. So 5 halved would be 2 points of piercing damage as it strikes into you.
Do I have to roll Constitution again?
Nope. These ones don't have poison.
Nice.
Is she using the same roll for her force damage?
I don't know. Is it 1 per or is it?
That creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic leashes out. It doesn't specify.
Okay, so yeah, another roll.
5.
As this. Woo!
Somehow I didn't knock over any of the people.
Oh my god!
She only knocked over the tree. The spiders like begin to just scurry away in a blanket and cloud as the swarm dissipates.
Oh, gross. That was
Okay.
effective.
That was very effective on that one. Okay, so now it's Redolph's turn. Jeez, the 1-2 punch with the freaking shatter and then that shield. Turn this into a super trivial fight.
Yeah.
That shield was
Rena-
turned down, I think, from the Unearthed Arcana version. I think
Do
it
what?
sounds. The shield sounds like it was. I think it was turned down. Like it's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm down.
There's everybody's gonna make a cat save now.
Because he just knocked. He's playing with his phone now. He's
Who's he
like,
playing with?
meh.
All right.
Hey, mister.
There may or may not be an earthquake. You okay, Ermi?
Oh, there's definitely an earthquake. This is this is one that you have to roll a 5 though on, so
Serious.
Okay.
less than. This isn't a
Being-
bad one. So
At 20. So,
okay, read
I
off.
lowered my sense of gravity and changed my stance so I didn't fall.
The earth begins to tremble, and a mighty earthquake hits Thundertree once again. Appropriately, right? And let's see. Okay. The final remaining large spider is now knocked prone. So, did anybody else fall down?
No.
Just the spiders.
I mean, I'll take it since I'm the only one that did get knocked down.
Oh, you did get knocked down?
Sure.
I mean, his mini did.
No, I mean if you rolled better than a 5, you didn't get knocked over. It worked in your guys' favor.
I saw Ermi crouch down into a 3-point superhero landing.
Right, exactly. Okay, and Redoth will attempt to thorn whip the remaining the spider that is prone. Actually, well, he'd have disadvantage because it's prone. So, he's gonna hit either way. So he hits either way, so totally fine on that end. And he once again lunges his hand forward, and this thick rope of vine shoots out and strangles the spider and just begins to squeeze it and cuts it all up. And then the spider's legs stop twitching. And so now it's just the swarm that's left. Hermie, you are up.
Okay.
Kill him with fire.
I mean, this swarm hasn't really been hit or anything, right?
Oh yeah.
They have. Oh yeah, Kashada. I don't know. Okay, so
Oh yeah, shatter.
Shatter. Okay, I hate to waste my breath weapon since there's only, this tiny little bunch, and maybe I'll need it later. I don't know. But at the same time, we are right outside the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
okay.
it's almost dinner time.
Can I want to step forward a little bit so that I can make sure I don't hit Arvita with it, like kind of forward and over, so I can aim it, and then I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna breathe some fire.
Okay, onto the swarm.
What? Yes, on the swarm. No, it's a line.
Okay.
It is a 5-foot by 30-foot line.
Dexterity saving throw, I think, right? Nope, that's gonna fail.
It's a dex save.
Yep, I rolled a 5.
Oh, and okay, so not that it's gonna matter much, I don't think, but since my ally is right next to them, I get sneak attack, right?
Not on the breath weapon.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Does it have to be a melee weapon?
I mean, it did before, and the sheet says that's why I asked, but if no, then that's fine.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
I thought it specified melee attack, but
like I might have given it to you before.
I mean, the sheet, more popo, more better, says that sneak attack, you add the dice to it. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you.
Oh, you have to have advantage on the attack roll, though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can get advantage on that.
It's not.
Hold on. Dragonborn Breath. See, now we gotta reference these rules real quick. Let's look at Dragonborn Breath real quick. The actual mechanics of it.
Irish.
I mean, I guess you can. Maybe we did this before, and this is why it's there. But let's just make sure.
When we have a production team, we can be like, someone look the material.
Your draconic ancestry service. Okay. When you use your breath weapon, breath weapon, so it is classified as a weapon. Each creature in the area of the exhalation must make a saving throw, the type of which is...
So under sneak attack, it says finesse or ranged weapon.
Oh, it has to have, it has to have a finesse or a ranged weapon.
So
and
I don't know if you classify that as ranged.
Yeah, breath is not a ranged weapon.
Okay.
I don't know.
How is it not a ranged weapon?
Because it's coming. It's an ability, not a ranged weapon. I don't know. We'll have to. Let's use it. Do it. Just do it for tonight.
Irish
let's make
says that the DM is law.
Somebody make a note of this that we're gonna research this later. We'll do this after the show. We'll do this as the post show we'll discuss how sneak attack on a breath weapon works. We'll find out what we can find out about it. So,
Okay, well, with sneak attack, it's 16 points of damage.
Oh,
okay. Ermi, the kill is yours.
Okay, so I take a deep breath and I breathe out the fire, being careful not to burn my friend, and all the little spiders go boop, 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 like popcorn.
And they pop like popcorn kernels.
Yes. And then I'm gonna walk over and grab a handful and eat them because, you know, popcorn.
Because you just made popcorn.
I was about to tell her that was like one of the
Popcorn.
coolest things I've ever seen, but
You want some Arvita? It's pretty good.
And they're all like tiny, like, you know, house spider size spiders, more
that
or less.
actually might taste good, but
I mean, we haven't had dinner yet.
I haven't. I had that bacon you gave me like 5 minutes ago, though, so I'm okay.
Are you sure? I mean, it's delicious.
That was the last spider, right?
That was the last of them.
My rage has to end then,
I mean, I could punch you.
sadly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have hit her with my breath weapon and, you know, let her keep her rage a while longer, but
That was so cool, Ermi.
thanks.
That was pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Those spiders like came out of nowhere too.
They did. And I'm gonna just scoop up some more of the popcorn spiders and stick them in my bag to eat later. They were really good.
The thing that they came out, was it kind of like the brambles that we seen earlier?
Yeah.
Oh. Did we get too close to them? Maybe we should give these sort of bushes like a much bigger berth.
I don't think we got too close to them.
No, you were quite a ways away from them, but
Okay.
you remember the last time when you looked at the brambles, all you saw were the tiny spiders.
Oh, these were the mommy spiders.
Were the tiny spiders like the same size as the that I seen before? The same
Mhm.
size as the ones
Yeah.
in the pile?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
18.
18. Yeah. It seems like they followed out the larger spiders. Like the way they emerged from the bush was the bramble bush was.
And follow the leader.
So Rudolph, were those the 3 big spiders that you were talking about, or are we looking at 3 even bigger spiders?
He
Those
said they were
those are like normal giant spiders that you just saw.
Normal giant spiders.
So even bigger.
They were like the size of me.
Much bigger.
I don't like spiders though. I mean, these popcorn ones are delicious, but I don't like the big ones.
Why do you keep calling them popcorn spiders? That's gross.
I mean, haven't you ever cooked corn until it pops? That's
No.
kind of what I did to the spiders.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is there like a path that leads into the tavern? Like, is that a bridge or just a walkway?
Yeah, it's just to identify the entrance for you guys.
Okay.
Since we're kind of shifting around here, we'll
Is there a window that I can get to pretty easily?
Yeah, what do the windows look like in this place?
Set change.
just to help out there. Would you like to go near a window?
Yes. And look inside.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
I have to figure out where I place these things.
We'll forgive you if it's not accurate.
Right? That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep you guys in this initiative order.
Why are we staying in initiative? Why?
Not a good sign.
No, I took. Hold on, maybe.
I can give you the same order. I can give you the order back.
No, I still have it. I have the order. I was wondering why we're still in initiative.
Do the windows look broke or still intact?
Hang on.
So, Tonk and Criella are moving around.
I don't want to go look at the window. I just want to see what the windows look like.
Yep. But you and Criella both said you wanted to investigate windows.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
good luck, guys. Don't wake up any spiders.
That's a 14.
11.
The windows appear to be mostly intact from what you can tell. There's a lot of vines that have begun growing around the building, and you hear the creaking of branches behind you, and
No, we forgot about
you see that 2 of the trees come to life.
Yes, they do.
Tonk, you are up. So the order, if you needed that, Erica, do you still need that?
I have it still. If it's the
Okay.
same.
Same.
Out of curiosity, are we starting back at the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of making you guys roll another initiative,
Well,
I'm just
no,
gonna keep
because
that
like
one.
I hadn't gone in the last round.
Okay,
so-
yeah, we ended with Ermi, so I guess that would make sense. Let's start with Criella.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
I'm
want-
just asking.
No, I
that
don't
makes
want to.
total
I don't want to
sense.
skip you. Like,
I'm keeping the
I
same.
was doing it for convenience sake of not having to make everybody re-roll an initiative phase again. But
Which
yes,
is fine.
no,
Jill really mad that.
I'm good with Arvita or with Criella going first in this.
I will
We'll start there.
turn around and go, oh my god, and like grab the force and throw it out and try to hit the one that's closest to us.
Okay, with what?
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast is.
That would be 19 plus 5 to hit.
That hits.
I don't want to do the math.
A 19 hits. So
Yeah. That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. The closest one.
And I'll yell out, more trees!
Actually, I'm not swapping the models because it makes sense. Okay. Tom.
How close are the trees together?
Together, are you wondering if you can shatter them?
No, if I was wondering if they were in a 15-foot cube from me.
They would be greater than that. They're about 20 feet apart from each other right now.
Bummer.
I guess I will cast Toll the Dead on the one Criella just hit.
Okay. That is a wisdom save.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 13, which is not enough.
Shit, what's the D12 look like? 7 points of damage.
points of damage. Arvita.
Oh boy. I'm still enraged then. We didn't leave. We stayed in the same initiative order, so I haven't missed a turn to get hit.
Well,
It would be at least a turn.
no, because it would have been more than a minute before this
Oh
is
really?
happening.
We're just keeping the same
So-
score. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
rage again,
Okay.
so I'll leave it on. But I have to re-roll on my.
Sorry, I should have just made you guys re-roll it, but I didn't
It's
want to have to
okay.
rewrite everything down again. So
I'm raging again. I'm so mad. And I roll on the wild search again.
okay, yep.
I got the same one. That's easy. I still have that force damage retribution shield thing.
Okay, pretty good to
Which has
have.
been pretty useful. All right. I've raged, so I can't charge, but I'm pretty close. Can I get into melee with the one with the red ring?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be really pink and angry, and that is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so this is gonna be a D10. 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 2 is 13.
13 points of damage. Take a nice big mighty hit into the tree.
My
I
second
think I
rage.
just want to. Okay. Anything else from you, Arvita?
That's it.
Bits of splinter and kindling come off of the tree, but nothing significant doesn't appear. Read off. You see him let out a howl, and you've heard this sound before. And
Yeah.
you see his arms extend out, and these claws come out, and he begins to cover himself in fur and feathers as he turns into an owlbear.
I love when he does this.
And he should have enough movement to move there.
And he's got an ally nearby. Hey, pal.
He won't be able to flank. I don't think he's gonna make it that far. No, but he does have enough range to get there. So he will attack. And he hits the first hit. The tree takes 10 points of damage as the claws begin to rake against it, and he strikes again with his beak. Oh, and hits with his beak as well. So you see
just
Reedoff
needed a
take a big
warm-up.
old bite out of the treant as the treant takes another 7 points of damage. Okay. The one with the red ring around it goes after Reedoff. And that hits.
I can't wait until we get really powerful and have reactions.
And Bronco takes.
I already have one.
You have one. Lucky. Uh-oh.
How
Okay.
about
Aw.
Okay. And the tree swings with the other branch, but swings wild and misses Reedoff completely. And the other one, you see, reaches down and picks up a big stone off of the ground. And you see it raise up over its head and throw it.
Rudolph!
As he knocks Rudolph over.
Well, that means everybody makes a cat save. That's gonna be funny.
8. Good.
You
Okay.
said we just had to do 5 or higher for this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 5 or higher. Renoth makes it.
So
Bertrand makes it.
once again, Omi crouches down, but this time she kind of stumbles on the way and almost falls, and then catches herself.
Ooh,
Krill
nice.
falls over.
Cause I got a
The
6.
earth quakes below her feet and she can't catch it and she falls down.
Oh no. Okay.
No.
Thank you, buddy.
Mom, that
Krill
that
has
means she has to
fallen
use
prone.
her turn to get up.
Did anybody else fall down?
No, I got it. 13.
Okay. Ermi, this massive boulder gets hurled your direction.
Who was this?
26 hits you, I'm guessing, yes?
Oh, I'm sure.
It's a big rock.
And you take...
I don't know. Hold on,
Your
wait.
intent on knocking
Ermi,
her
catch it.
over.
21
like-
points of bludgeoning damage as this massive stone pummels you.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? 21 points of damage.
21.
Wow. Ouch.
Is that how many hit points you
Ouch.
have?
Pretty
Oh, I
fucking
have 3
close.
left, don't worry.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm only gonna die, it's not a problem.
Oh no.
Maybe you should have went prone.
Probably. Would have missed me if I'd laid down.
Oh my gosh. That rock
Well,
was
the
really big.
stone throw happened at the same time, so I wouldn't have made you prone for the attack, because that's...
Stupid
Come on,
trees
cat.
hit my friend.
So, technically we have to do it again, because Sirius just took me off of my notes once again, so... One more time, everybody! Read off,
She's all over it.
makes it.
Don't ask me how
he's-
this happened.
He's playing with my dice now, too.
But somehow, even on the brink of death, Ermi does not fall. I
I
rolled
do.
a 17.
I fall.
I fall too.
I'm still on the floor.
Oh, no.
I'm literally, like,
Serious.
and I'm still standing. Ow.
There's nothing there anymore. That's
That's
okay.
good.
Dude, the cat is on a tear right now. He's wrecking my DM station, too. Like,
And
here.
of course, I rolled a natural one for everybody. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I rolled a
Oh,
natural
I
one.
did it too. Kitty, leave stuff alone.
Right?
I
Chill.
don't want to die.
Chill. Not the night. What about that night where we had to sing all our words? That would have been funny. Come on, cat.
Hey, this is how the cat save goes, though, right? Some nights it's nothing, and some nights it's a lot.
Oh my goodness.
D&D
Uh,
our way.
Hey, but just remember, this was the original one, and this was going to be the only thing on the chart when we were originally hashing out the...
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. It
the
was going to
same.
be like a physical
Yeah.
earth thing.
This was going to be the first, like, this was going to be what a cat save was this one all the time.
Yeah.
So,
Fall prone.
okay. So, yeah, okay. And the tree is going to look for more rocks and begin to walk towards another rock pile. Yeah, you knocked my coffee cup. I get it. Thank you.
Thanks, cat.
He like knocked it halfway across the room. Okay. So that is the tree's turn. Ermi, you are up.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know.
Make it dead.
Yeah. That seems like a good idea.
Oh, I should move the camera so you can see the battlefield.
Yeah. It's a debate. Do I do that? Do I do the other? Yeah. You know what? It's a debate. But okay. No.
Sounds hard.
Can I don't have enough movement to get on the other side of the tree to flank, do I?
Oh, please do.
You might make it. Are you? If you use dash, you could probably get around behind it.
Okay. Then I would like to bonus action dash.
Okay.
And then I want to stabby.
Okay. So
Just
you are
I'll
now
get-
flanking.
Okay, I'll get advantage on that. Okay. So
You can't see through Bronco, but
We know she's there.
we'll put him on the other side just to help out.
that's 22 to hit.
That doesn't really help either. 22 hits.
Okay. And that's those guys and this guy and 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yeah, that's with sneak attack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Criella. Are you doing anything else for me?
I have nothing else to do.
Okay. Criella.
So I stand back up and
Half your movement.
Yep. I don't know what that was. Okay. I look around and I see the one like kind of walking far off towards the rocks, and I yell out, "Sue's free!" And I cast Chill Touch on it.
Okay.
What the hell did she say?
Which one are you casting this on?
The
sorry?
green ring.
Okay, sure.
It didn't hit. I rolled a 2, so 7.
Yeah. As you're standing up and do this, like your eyes are kind of double visioned, and you hit the tree that wasn't actually there, but the ice bolt goes skittering off into the distance. Okay. So that brings us back to the top of Tonk.
I will stand up
Oh.
or get knocked.
Does she count as a cat?
No. Only sometimes. Not tonight.
I will raise my hammer to the sky and then down and point it towards the green ringed guy, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 2.
All right.
Whoa.
And I was afraid that was going to happen.
No.
That is a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Dang. That would have been beautiful.
Anything else from you, Tonk?
Let me shuffle 10 feet ahead of Criella.
So like there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Just kind of positioning yourself between Criella and whatever else.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I understand. 'Cause if I didn't move you far enough, we'll take that into account for
Oh, that's
whatever.
fine.
Okay. See, next up is read off, and to no, he's gonna hold form and attack the tree.
Does he have advantage because Ermi's flanking?
He does, actually, yeah. It's technically not flanking, but me personally, the way I treat this is like the enemy is clearly surrounded. So whatever benefit flanking would provide, why would this also not provide that in the situation? Because dude's trying to protect himself on 3 fronts. So okay, you didn't need it, but that's okay. Hunting for that crit, which is always a good thing. Ooh, real bad damage, but okay, so 5 points of damage, or no, 8 points of damage. And then he attempts to bite. Well, he did need the advantage on that, so that's good. And that was much better, so he did pretty good with the bite. Rips off a hunk of bark and scratches at it. And the tree, there's several bits of underbark now exposed on it, but it's definitely still standing. Okay, it is the tree's turn.
Shoot.
Let's see. The tree closest to you guys. Let's see. It is going to swing at the big thing attacking it. The biggest thing attacking it, I should say. Did I skip Arvita?
I don't know what order the tree comes in.
I feel like I skipped you. I went Tonk, Redoth, right?
Yeah, Arvita should have gone.
Okay, so I'll hold off on the tree. I just skipped Arvita and went to Redoth instead. My apologies. So
Hey, I would love to stick my sword in this tree.
go for it.
Please
Cool.
do.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'm already standing there.
Mm-hmm.
So do I get advantage?
Oh yeah.
So it's a 17 to hit?
19 does hit, yeah.
No, 17.
17 does hit.
Does
yes.
hit? Okay. Oh, come on.
Just barely.
4 is 6. It's just 8.
8 points of damage.
Not a lot.
Did you roll real low?
Yes.
What did you roll?
2.
2. Okay.
And then I have my +4 on more purple, more better,
And your rage.
and rage.
Okay. You cut into the tree and take a chunk off of it. Not enough. Okay, the tree will attack Redoff.
Tree, I hate you.
And that hits. And he did not do a lot of damage, so that's great. Real good, actually. I rolled a 2, 1, 1.
Nice.
So that's
Phew.
and then the tree will once again swing at Redoff. And he hits. Well, that's quite a bit better. They say, like, as the tree bashes Redoff, or Bronco formed Redoff on the head, he slumps down for a second and then gets up and lets out a growl at the tree. The tree in the back reaches down and picks up another stone and turns to the group and throws it.
Oh no.
Criella, you see this giant stone pummeling your direction. And you take no.
Oh no.
Wow, that was a lot.
Did it hit though?
Oh yeah, it hit.
I tried.
He rolled a 22, so
Oh.
That'll hit.
Okay.
You still need to take a dex save once you tell me how much damage you give me.
Okay.
Oh no.
22 points of bludgeoning
Holy
damage.
shit. It's a good thing we leveled up.
I know, right?
So as the stone hits me, flames erupt at the feet of the tree, and you need to make a dex save.
Okay. She hellish rebukes me. I don't think that's gonna make it because he has really bad dexterity. So 7.
No. So I'm gonna do it at
It's your ability, right? So I think it's a. Is this a spell you have, or is this from being a tiefling?
from being a tiefling. It's based off my charisma. My DC is 10 on that.
Okay, yeah, I know, but it's a race skill, so it's not a different like level spell. I don't believe so.
I think it still levels up though. Like
So,
I can still
It'll be
do
under
it at
your
a
tiefling rules. Because just like Missy's breath doesn't really, like you can't spend a spell point to make it better.
I think it did.
when you
The
cast Hellish
amount of
Rebuke as
damage
a
took
second
you up.
level, or you can cast Hellish Rebuke as a second level spell once with this trait and regain the ability to do so when you finish
Okay,
a long rest.
Yeah, so it is all like it is a second level.
Okay.
So, but like because it specifically says you cast it as a blank level spell,
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's just the 2d.
and it's not it doesn't use a spell slot, so
No,
Nice.
that would be 14 points of fire damage.
fire damage. You say.
Mm,
You see the tree begins to erupt in flame, and several bits of it catch fire.
Whoa, which one?
The one with the green ring around it.
Phew, that one's far away.
And you see.
Oh wait, hang on. It says I do it. It says I have 3d10.
Okay, because that's
So-
what it is at second level.
Yeah. So that's another 4 points.
Another 4 points. So that was a total of 18, right?
Yep.
And the wood that has had most of its moisture removed due to a blight sets ablaze.
Whoa. So it wasn't Krella's turn, that was the tree's turn, right? That was just a reaction.
Correct.
That was her
Correct.
reaction. Yep. Why is that not working? Need a calculator? Okay, I got it. Ooh, and it is on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Okie dokie. So the tree once again begins to hunt for a stone to throw. You see it wandering around in the back area.
Really? It doesn't care that it's on fire? What a stupid tree.
Ermi, you are up.
I would like to stab this guy again.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Now, my pretties, play nicely.
Yes, please play nice.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. Ermi, the kill is yours.
Gonna stab it in its
Stupid face. Hopefully,
It's a tree, it doesn't really have a face.
I'm just dead. I'm barely barely here, I'm gonna, whatever I think is its stupid face, I'm gonna go, "Ugh."
She
You
stabs
stab
faces all
into
over
a
the tree.
knothole that looks like an eye, and you just stab deep, and this sap begins to ooze out around your dagger, and then the tree slumps back and falls backwards.
Killed one.
Criella.
So I'll reach into my component pouch and kind of grab at some leaves and herbs and stuff, and then throw my hand out as I yell, and Nuvala, and it's Eldritch Blast. I'm just making shit up as I go.
Nice.
Hey, no, I like it.
I do too.
That is an 18 hit.
Get into character. It's always so much fun. 18 does hit.
4 points of force damage.
4 points of force damage. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go like walking along the wall away from the group, so I'm not like all clumped up with them. So just like 20 feet to the other window-ish.
Okay. Okay, Tonk, you are up.
I will have you make a wisdom saving.
Okay.
No,
it's
Constitution.
safe.
My bad. Constitution.
Oh no.
It's safe.
So I'm casting Shatter, and I'm gonna make it Destructive Wrath, so it'll take 12 points of damage. Lightning damage.
12 points of lightning damage. Tonk, the kill is yours.
I'm just gonna stare at it, and then I'm just gonna point, and I'm gonna laugh because it's funny. And I'm just gonna bring my finger up and then down, and then have lightning.
And a lightning bolt strikes down the middle of the tree and just, and you just watch as like splinters and kindling blast out all over the place
Bifurcate the tree.
as the tree is bifurcated.
Yep.
Looks like a stick of TNT was lit on it.
Wow, Tonk. Good job, Hermie, too.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
Redoth quickly rushes over to you two. He's gonna start with Ermi.
I think my arms are broken.
I think Hermie's literally broken. Wait, Krilla's arms are broken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run over to Criella and dump a Cure Wounds in her.
He's going to cast this at 3rd level on you, Ermi.
11 points of healing.
Ooh. This is a little better. I got one arm back.
What's
Math.
right? Oh, 9 plus 11, 20. So you get 24 points of healing back, Ermi.
Nice.
It's like everything the tree hit you with.
Pretty much.
No, I got a little extra there.
Kriella, how
Good.
you feeling?
I mean,
Obviously, you had to drop
I
Bronco
think
for that, so.
my other arm is still broken, but
You still look wounded?
yeah.
He will come back. Redoff will come over to you
Nice.
and give you. How bad do you look? You still look pretty rough?
I mean, I'm not like on the brink of death, but I'm pretty dang close.
9.
That'll help.
We should just run.
How much did you heal her for, Tom?
11.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That
She
puts
got
me
hit
pretty
real.
close,
You
too.
got hit real hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got hit.
That
real
puts me back to mostly full. 2-point check.
And Redoff kind of watches off into the distance. I don't see any trees moving. Everybody make perception checks.
I'm rolling it again.
13.
14.
Oh boy, I got a 2. Perception, 4.
12.
What'd you get?
14.
Ermi?
13.
You guys hear some commotion coming from inside the tavern.
Shoot. I was just gonna run
But-
in there blindly.
Beyond that, nobody knows any more than it simply was sounds coming from the other sides of the window. And we're gonna end here for the night.
Oh crap! I want to see the inside
I
of the
wanted to look in
tavern.
the damn windows. Like, that was the whole point of going over here.
Oh man, there's so many more bad guys in this town than I thought. This is gonna be crazy. I want to know what's in the tavern. I was so gonna run into the tavern and hide when the 2 trees showed up and encourage you guys all to come with me. That would not have been okay. Methinks that might have been a bad idea. All right, cool.
So we will pick up this part of the adventure next week. And
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Good job, guys.
My black and purple galaxy dice likes me the most tonight.
My gem did not.
Where is it?
Bad.
so, do we have any questions? Anybody want to know anything? We do have a thing we need to look up, so I'm going to start
Yes.
looking that up.
I already looked it up.
Ooh.
And did we get an answer?
Not officially, but
Sure. Let's see what you got.
There. This
okay. So under breath weapon,
Oh, nice.
they have to roll a saving throw, right?
Pretty.
Yes.
So therefore, it's not an attack roll as a weapon
Ah,
range.
Okay.
I see.
That makes sense. Yep, that makes sense.
Raw,
I tried
the
with that.
breath attack requires a target to make a saving throw, thus no sneak attack can be applied since it doesn't
Yeah.
There's
have
no
an
attack.
roll.
That
Okay.
makes-
I wish that this character
More
sheet was
purple.
correct then, because that makes me sad.
No.
I'm sorry.
Because it literally says that you can use it, and it shouldn't.
That sucks.
Boo.
I would probably still allow you to use it under like the sneak conditions. Like if you were surprising an enemy with it,
Yeah.
just based
Just
off of something
jumping
like
out and being
that.
like, "Bleh."
Yeah, but not because you get sneak attack for having advantage or whatever. Not in that case.
Okay.
So because like it makes sense that it would be more powerful if
Happy
you were
Thanksgiving,
in like
Irish.
a strong position to attack something. But I think in combat there's too much things happening simultaneously, so
Yeah.
that I don't necessarily know that
So it would be pretty funny to get sneak attack on it when she's flanking it and they're on the other side and she has to blow straight in their face.
Yeah. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Irish.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody watching in the States, anyways. I know I don't think anybody, right? It's just a U.S. holiday.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think-
absolutely. And
Yeah.
it's just
Well, no, like
They have other Thanksgivings, but it's not
it's not
celebrated.
like the same thing.
It's
Yeah.
not celebrated on the same day.
it's not about, pilgrims and
Right.
Well,
corn
I
and
am
buckles.
thankful that I found this ridiculous group of idiots to play D&D with on a weekly basis and do dumb things with. So that's what I'm thankful for, because it really helps stress relief during this time we're in. So I'm thankful for outlets of fun and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful
So-
for Maliki. She's made it so I can sparkle while I get angry. This.
That shield, yes, I love it. I love the prop. Prop was good.
Perfect.
Isn't that her symbol? Isn't that Maliki's symbol? She's got like a white
Yeah, the unicorn. Yep. So.
Yup.
All right. Well, I think if
Anyone
that's
else
it,
thankful? Nope, no one's thankful.
I'm glad the year is almost over. Kind of over 2020.
So
I mean, it's just gonna spill into 2021.
you have had a rough one. That is for sure.
yeah.
That is for sure.
Our fellow healthcare worker.
Poor thing. Well, I mean, it started the end of well, we won't go into the personal stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. So maybe we'll do it
Like
someday.
a full year of bullshit.
Join us
Yeah.
for behind the scenes in the future.
Right? Yeah. We'll talk about that more in depth later.
But it was a
and all
pleasure
that.
having you guys all watch tonight. Thanks for joining us. And we'll
Yes.
catch you next Saturday when we're all fatter and happier.
And we'll be dealing with whatever the sound was inside the tavern if they still pursue heading into the tavern.
Well, I've been burning shit like I'm about to take a rest, so I hope that thing's empty. All right. All right,
To be
Twitch.
fair, you've been burning shit because you should be burning shit right now.
That's true.
that is what's going on in the game. So, all right.
All right,
DMK.
Battlecats.
Good night.
We'll see you guys next week.
Night.